Hi, welcome back. Pile number 3. This is the part 2. Sorry about that. My camera ran out of space. So let us continue. Pile number 3. Okay, so we were here at the challenges. The challenges you face with your love interest. And I have rejoice in celebration and we are the world. This is also the 3 of Cups. So what I'm seeing here is that the challenge you face is keeping this relationship on a kind of lighthearted, fun vibe. That's for some. And then for others, I also see that the challenge is to keep your love interest only interested in one relationship. Because what I'm seeing here is that they like to have fun, they like to meet new people, they like to explore, like they like to party, they like, and I'm seeing that they also actually really like to date. And I find here that I'm seeing that they actually are perhaps dating and they don't really want to give that up yet because they do have that adventurous spirit that we were talking about earlier. So yeah, because there's a lot of intensity in this relationship. And I think that sometimes this, like I was saying earlier, this freaks your person out because they are kind of in denial of their own deeper emotions. It's really hard for them to access them. I believe they fear them, or they're uncomfortable with expressing such intensity or deep emotions. So they do like to have fun and be casual. And I feel that you find this to be a challenge because you are a deep person. You're a deep thinker, a deep feeler, and you want to take this relationship to the next level. So it does require, to an extent, some seriousness. So I see for him or her that their challenge in this dynamic is deception and envy and thunderbolt. And this is the 7 of Swords in the traditional tarot. So here again, I'm getting 2 scenarios. So for some, I'm sensing that this being like the equivalent to the 7 of Swords, this is a person that is not super open about everything. They do have some secrets. They do hold back a little bit. They like a sense of privacy in their life, and they may have a bit of an ego or a mask that they wear, that they don't let people get too deep into their true selves. And this has to do a lot with ego. And so this may be challenging for this person to get past their own ego. I feel like to them an ego death would be just annihilation, because this is like the Tower card, and it's like this person feels like if they were truly to reveal who they really were, it's like they would cease to exist or something. There's a definite fear of allowing people to get too close. Now, for some other people, the other scenario is that this person may be very jealous and doesn't like to feel that way. Maybe secretly jealous of the relationships that you have in your life, or possible other people you may be dating or seeing, and that it burns them up inside. Like they may be extremely jealous. I don't see all this fire and electricity and thunder, lightning. So, but it's hidden, very well hidden. So it could be either or, which I think is interesting because this person is like not wanting to get too deep, too close, but at the same time they get jealous because they have ego. But I would say it's more of the first scenario for most people, and it's about having an ego and not letting people see beyond that mask for whatever reason, for self-preservation. Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards to get a little bit more clarity on your dynamic here. But first, no, actually I'm going to pull hopes and fears for you. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. What are your hopes and fears, or hopes and or fears with this person you're interested in? One card, please. Pile number 3. Where are the hopes and fears? Not too many. One card, please. Hopes and fears. Okay, thank you. Okay, so your fears, we got 5 of Cups. Your fears with this person is that they are going to hurt you. They're going to leave you behind, and that you're going to be left picking up the pieces. And a part of you feels like they'd be missing out on a really great relationship, but yeah, I just definitely you're scared of getting hurt and not being able to recover, pretty much. So yeah, I sense that you're a very deep, emotional, intense person, and I'm sensing I feel like I need to say, you know, maybe perhaps evaluate this person, and if this person is good for you, because somebody with such a sensitive soul, you want to take care of yourself. You want to find somebody who's going to cherish you and treat you well and have your emotional and mental well-being in mind, you know, someone who's careful with you. Because I'm seeing him in his ego, and not him or her in their ego, and not wanting to dive deep. Okay, so, but let's see what their hopes and fears are towards you about this relationship. One card, please. Hopes or fears. Hopes or fears. Okay. Crazy thing. This is the 10 of Swords. Crazy thing is, I don't know. This person's just a little of an enigma. They don't want this relationship to end, or they don't want it to end, at least I should say, they don't want it to end badly. They don't want you to be hurt, and of course they definitely don't want to be hurt. But I'm sensing that part of the reason why that they guard their heart so much is because they are afraid of getting hurt, with you, with anyone. So I'm starting to feel that this person is not a person that likes to be in committed relationships very often because of the risk of getting too deep and possibly being hurt. So that they do like to keep it light. They avoid intimacy, basically. Okay, so let's see. I want to ask, what is the desired action you want from your love interest? What is pile number 3? Pile number 3, people. What is the desired action they want from their love interest? One card only, please. Desired action. Desired action. Oh, of course. Okay, that's so sweet. Yeah, you guys are super. Pile number 3 people, you guys are super, super sweet. You guys are super sweet. Yeah. The desired action is Ace of Cups. You want this person to fall in love with you and to tell you that they love you and express themselves and shower you with affection and emotion, and yeah. Yeah, you really want this person's love. Oh. You have a depth of feeling. A real depth of feeling and depth of soul. And you want someone to cherish you for that. Okay, so let's see what your love interest, what actions they want you to, the desired action for you. One card, please. What do they want you to do? One card. What do they want you to do? Crazy. Yeesh. Reversed 8 of Cups. Well, they don't want you to leave. Okay. All right. So these people are in denial. They know they have feelings for you, but they don't want to explore them. They're in denial. They don't want to lose you. They don't want to be hurt by you. Okay? They want you to stay in their life, but they it's like they don't want to open up. They just want a they can't live with you. They can't live without you. That's what I'm getting. Like they want you in their life, but they just can't take the intensity. It's very difficult for them. But they still want you. So, yeah. So that's kind of a tough situation. Because I don't know if they're going to change anytime soon. But let's see. The shared energy. The energy that you guys create when you're together. Okay. Shared energy. Okay. Virgo, I analyze, and then delight. Okay. All right. So, that's good. So with Virgo, I analyze. Definitely there is a lot of analyzation going on between the two of you. I think you both are trying to figure each other out. I think you're both trying to figure yourselves out. And I also feel like you guys are trying to figure out what this dynamic between you two is. I think it's a mystery for both of you for different reasons. And I think that that's kind of what keeps you together in certain aspects. But also at the same time, I think that there is a little bit of analysis paralysis, or even maybe judgmental, being super picky. Maybe it's like, oh, I really like this person, but if they could only change this, this, and this, you know, I feel like that's kind of going on between the both of you here and there. Maybe them more so. But at the same time, though, it's actually good energy because I feel like you guys take the time to really try to understand what your interaction's about. And yeah, which is, it's good. Like, you don't take it for granted. It's a truly intriguing chemistry that you both have. And I think what keeps you guys together, which is interesting enough, is that for the most part, for the majority of the time, it is delightful. You guys have a delightful time together. The feelings that you create together are delightful. It says the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. So, okay, so you guys share a lot of joy together. That's great. So that's what keeps you guys together. So he or she really loves when you're able to be happy and free and joyous and like to, you know, meet people, socialize, explore. This person, I believe, is looking for somebody like a friend and a partner in crime, a partner in shine, somebody that they can really enjoy life with, like really be happy-go-lucky with. Yeah. And I believe you do offer this to this person. It's just the other end of your emotions that kind of scare them, because you are a very deep person. You have a range of emotions. They like it when you're happy, funny, and having a great time, but then it's when the intensity comes in, it's when they get scared. So that's no reflection on you. It's a reflection on their own fears. That's why they don't want to let you go. But at the same time, that's why there's some sort of that's why it's just so, it's so hard to get this relationship off the ground. Okay, so I'm gonna pick one card, okay, from Wisdom of the Oracle. One card please for insight and advice. Yang. Okay, Yang in reverse. All right, let's see. I'm going to read that because it's an oracle. Let's see what it has to say. This is insight and or advice. So the essential meanings of the Yang card are the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. Okay, but it's in reverse, so I'll read the reverse meaning. Okay. Be mindful of the tendency toward impulsive action, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that will lead you to uncomfortable consequences. Be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't cause for fear, for life is all about learning lessons. Practice temperance, diplomacy, and thoughtful consideration before making a move. Okay, interesting. I like that this added another dimension and element, but it's also supporting the reading. Okay, so because what I get out of this is basically what we were talking about. Like, you're super intense, you're full steam ahead, like, you are determined to get this person, okay? There's a force of, you're like a force of nature, you're on it. You have your sights on this person, and they feel that. And I think what it's saying is that, like, it does scare them, but it's also like, when you want something so bad, are you really sure that you're looking at the bigger picture, and if this is really the person you want? Like, maybe take some time to for introspection and question why you want this person, because it seems like this person is not very deep, or doesn't like, he or she may be deep, but they don't like to go there. But you seem to be very complex, and like to explore and philosophize, but in a real deep level. So I feel like the energy that you guys do have the capacity to analyze and explore and go deep, and I think that they enjoy it for the most part, but more so when it's from an objective place. And I feel like the card was basically saying, like, yeah, don't scare this person off. Don't be super over aggressive, because it's just not allowing things to flow properly. Keep it light if you do want this person. If you've analyzed and decided that this is the person for you, and you can handle somebody who's not that deep, who doesn't want to go deep, then that's your choice. But make sure that you are providing plenty of fun, because that's what this person wants. Okay, so what needs to be healed between you? Come to life. Okay. Now, see the way that the woman is like painting on herself. It's like taking time to cultivate your own interests, your own creativity. Take some time for self-care. Because I feel like you have such intensity. I know I use the word a lot, intense, but this is what I'm getting. You have such a focus on this person that I'm sensing that you're ignoring your own needs and your own, like, nourishment. I'm feeling like going deeper within to find your own creative outlets would help you get more in touch with your true emotions and help you come to life. And I think for the same thing for your love interest, I think that they definitely need to explore their feelings deeper, and so they can access their creativity on a deeper level. And I feel like you guys are being given this opportunity as you've met, because I believe that we meet everyone in our lives for a reason, to learn and grow and heal something. Yeah, it's about healing, coming to terms with the aspects of ourselves that were laying dormant or ignored, and bringing them into the light, nurturing them, and becoming a more well-rounded person. I'm sensing you may need to lighten up a little bit when it comes to relationships, and this person needs to dive deeper into their feelings. And then I think that the soul becomes more multidimensional. Okay, so that's what I get for this pile number 3. I hope it was helpful, and if it was, please like, share, and or subscribe. And if you would like to leave a comment, I would of course reply back. Thank you so much, pile number 3. I wish you much love and luck on your love journey. Thank you.